not fly, but bear-like I must fight the course. What's he that was not born of woman? Such one I'm to fear, or none.
What is thy name?
Thou'lt be afraid to hear it.
Though thou callest thyself a name.
A hotter name.
A hotter name than any in hell?
My name is Macbeth.
The devil himself could not pronounce a name more hurtful to thee.
No, nor more fearful.
Thou liest, abhorred tyrant, with thy sword. I will. I will prove the loud thou speakest.
He did slam, didn't he?
Yeah. Thou is not born of woman, but swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn, brandished by the man that's of a woman born. Ow.
That's a cute sword.
Ricky.
It's like a Lola sword. That way the noise is. Supposed to be.
Alarm intermittent. Oh, that way the noise is. Tyrant, show that face. If thou be slain, with no stroke of mine, my wife and children, ghosts will haunt me still. I cannot strike at wretched kerns, whose arms are hired to bear their staves. Either thou, Macbeth, or else my sword will an unbattered edge I sheath again. Indeed, thou shouldst be. By this greater clatter, one of the greatest note seems bruised. Let me find him, fortune, and more I beg of.
This way, my lord. The castle's gently rendered. Oh, the tyrants' people on both sides do fight. The noble thanes do bravely in the war. The day itself almost professes yours, and little is to do.
We have met with foes that strike beside us.
Enter, sir, the castle.
Why should I play the Roman fool and die on mine own sword? While as I see lives, the gashes do better upon them.
Turn, hellhound, turn.
Of all men else I have avoided thee, but get thee back. My soul is too much charged with the blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Though bloodier villain than terms can give thee out.
Thou losest labor. As easy mayst thou the entrenched air with thy keen sword impress as make me bleed. Let thy fall blade on vulnerable crest. I bear a charmed life that must not yield to one of woman born.
Despair thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee Macbeth was from his mother's womb until untimely ripened.
Accursed be the tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed my better part of man. And be these juggling fiends no more believe that palter with us in a double sense. They keep the word of promise to our ear and break it to our hope. I'll not fight thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show and gaze of the time. We'll have thee, as our rarer monsters are, painted upon a pole and underwrit. Here may you see the tyrant.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm, and to be baited with the rabble's curse. Though Burnham wood do come to Dunsinane, and thou oppose, being of no woman born, yet will try the last. Before my body I will throw my warlike shield. Lay on, Macduff, and damned be him that first cries, hold, enough.
Okay. Good. Power clap on 3. Oh, never mind. Sorry, one more. I was waiting for that fight scene. I thought you guys missed it altogether. Okay. Sorry, last
Yeah,
name.
we missed the fight.
Is that what your face was? What?
Yeah.
I just asked a question.
What?
For them. They're reading.
Miss Richard, you saw your truck.
You're like,
Oh, you were looking at me? Oh.
We always watch you.
yeah, they were looking at you.
Miss Richard, how old are you?
I'm with the friends. We're safe arrived.
Some must go off, and yet by these I see so great a day, so great a day is cheaply bought.
Macduff is missing, and your noble son.
Your son, my lord, has paid a soldier's debt. He only lived but until he was a man, the which no sooner had his prowess conferred. The unshrinking station where he fought, but like a man, he died.
Then he is dead?
Aye, and brought off the field. Your cause of sorrow should not be measured by his work, for then a half knowing.
Had he his hurts before?
Aye, and trembling.
Why then, God's soldier be he? Had I as many sons as I have hairs, I would not wish them a fairer death. And so is Nell as Noel.
He's worthy his worth more sorrow, and that I'll spend for him.
He's worth no more. They say he parted well and paid his score. And so God be with him. Here comes newer comfort.
Hail, King, or so thou art. Behold where stands the upcursed head, and the time is free. I see the compass with thy kingdom's pearl, that speaks my salutations in their minds, whose voices I desire aloud with mine. Hail, King of Scotland!
Hail,
Oh, hail, King of
King
Scotland!
of
You're supposed to be flourishing right now.
We shall not spend a large expensive time before we reckon with your several loves, and make us even with you, my thanes and kingsmen. Henceforth be earls, the first that ever Scotland in such honor named. What's more to do, which would be planted newly with the time, as calling home our exiled friends abroad, that fled the snares of watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of the dead butcher, and his fiend-like queen, who, as 'tis thought by self and violent hands, took off her life. This, and what needful else that calls upon us by the grace of grace, we will perform in measure, time, and place. So thanks to all at once, and to each one whom we invite to see us crowned at stone.
As we can flourish. Okay. Flourish. Power clap on 3. 1, 2, 3.